As a youngster, Ta'nae Henderson was all about competitive dance, but hanging around her brother's basketball practices in middle school sparked a new interest.
I would race the boys, and if they didn't beat me, they'll have to run another lap. My dad was like, I should try out for the track team, and I did it. And then my coach Watson, he told me I was really good at it, and I should keep going.
She went out for track at Pine Forest High School, where the elite level girls program has produced multiple team and individual state champions. Ta'nae's talent was immediately evident, but her commitment level on and off the track was not.
When she first came out, I was a little hesitant because I was like, you're going to have to show me that you've bought into what's going on inside the school, as far as classroom work, discipline-wise, and all of those things. And she took it and ran with it.
I realized I had something good with track. I was like, okay, I got to get my act together in school, get new friends, surround myself around better people with the same mindset as me.
There was a lot of growing pains for Ta'nae when it came to team structure, what the expectations were. But let me tell you, over the years, those pains went around, and once she bought in, it was over.
The coaches honed in on her potential as a hurdler, the challenging skill a great fit for Ta'nae physically and mentally.
When you find a kid that can three-step, over 10 hurdles, you've got something special, especially if they can do it early. She did it within the first 2 weeks.
It's very complicated for other people to do. I'm a very hard competitor, so I like doing stuff that other people can't really do. So I was like, okay, yeah, this is really good.
She's a great dancer. She's been a cheerleader. She's got great flexibility, all of those things, and she's got speed. With her stride length, it makes her a dangerous hurdler.
She's blossomed into just that. As a junior, Ta'nae won the regional championship and finished 7th at the state meet in an ultra-competitive Florida field. The retirement of legendary Pine Forest coach Paul Bryan after last season could have been a setback, but the hurdling guru chose to still work with Ta'nae, and her impressive progress continues with new personal bests as a senior.
There's no other hurdle coach that I feel like I would be comfortable with. He's been with me since the start. I asked him, like, Coach, can you stay out here until I'm done? Like, just help me with this one last year, and then you can go do whatever you want to do. And he stayed, and I'm really excited for that.
As well as hurdles, Ta'nae is also a sensation in the triple jump, another challenging event that is especially tough to master.
When I first tried it, I kind of cried because I'm like, I'm not understanding this. I'm getting my steps wrong. I wasn't jumping in this pit right. And coach kept working on me. We did a couple drills in the grass to get me to where I'm now.
She's progressed to lofty status as a senior, breaking the school record multiple times, a huge accomplishment at a program like Pine Forest, and producing the second best jump in the entire state. Just like her rise in the hurdles, it's been a combo of immense talent and now elite level work ethic.
She'll come out here even if she's hurt. She'll still want to come out here and get a workout in. That's the type of work ethic that she has because she wants to be great.
That work ethic is second to none. We have to tell her to go home. If she's not satisfied with the work she's doing, one more rep, coach, one more rep, one more rep. She's a competitor, she's fierce. She doesn't like to be second best or feel like somebody's getting better than she is.
So I want to practice it over and over and over again until I get it right, and then I can leave. And they be like telling me I got to stop practicing. I'd be kind of upset because like I want to keep going to get better.
One of the biggest eye-openers for Ta'nae on just how far she's come was at the LSU High School Classic.
It was a lot of competitive girls out there for the triple jump, and I didn't think I could win it. I went there and doubted myself, like, okay, I'm going to place top 5. I'm not going to actually win. And then I went out there and I won. I was just like, wow, I got to stop doubting myself when I get to these big meets because I can do some great things. It was really special for me. I will always remember that.
She's received multiple Division I college offers, but not from the very top programs like her dream school of LSU. Ta'nae is most likely going to sign with the elite level junior college program at South Plains, Texas, hoping that will eventually open all the doors. She's put herself in position to make it happen.
For the last 2.5, 3 years, she has just been what you want to be as a student athlete. I couldn't be more proud of the growth that she has shown over the 4 years that she has been here at Pine Forest High School.
If she gets the right coaching and weight room and all of that stuff that comes with college, she could be really, really special.
When you first got here and you were skeptical about track, you didn't know, could you have envisioned from there to where you are now?
Looking back, I wouldn't think I would be as great as I am now. I'm really proud of myself.
What it do? What it do? What it do? You already know what it is, man. It's the Chop Up Podcast. Big V in the building. Shout out to Hoffa. Shout out to Sam Toucan. Shout out to Third World Digital. He couldn't be here. So I'm holding it on my own right now with track and field star. Crazy hurdle time in the 100. 14.4. That's dang. In the 400, you ran the 400 in a minute and 17 seconds.
And that was horrible. I hated it. Do not like the 400.
200. 27.9.
I don't know when the last time I ran a 200.
Oh, that was like junior year. 100. 12.7.
Yeah, I ran that.
Faster than that.
I ran that after the 100-meter hurdle race.
Oh, yeah. It was hot. Okay. Long jump. Hold up. You jumped 17 feet for real? Oh, Lord. You can jump for real. I ain't even get that. I ain't even jump that far when I was in high school. You tripping. I was good at triple jump, though, but I was trash. I ain't gonna lie. I was trash in long jump. 17 feet. You walking in the air.
Mm-hmm.
You doing that? They taught you that at Pine Forest?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Dang, that's congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Where you place at in long jump in high school?
See, about this long jump, it went like down.
It went down.
Because my focus was more on triple jump and 100 hurdles, so I didn't really care about long jump for real.
Okay. All right. She said she didn't care about long jump for real, y'all. So she focused on triple jump. Okay. So Ta'nae Henderson, I played that clip. It pretty much talked about a conversation that we actually had when I met you at Yabui Studio. Mm-hmm. You were stuck on the selection that you was gonna make with colleges. You had 2 in mind. So I need to know, like, what was the decision?
I'm going to South Plains.
You are going?
Yes.
You are going.
Yes.
Okay, well, now what made you finally decide to do that one?
Because I feel like I can get more experience there and get coached better to go to a better school than the schools I was offered.
Okay. And what other offers did you have? I showed that clip to a few people in here before y'all got here. They was like, what other offers did she get?
I had Bethune, South Carolina State University.
All the HBCUs, okay.
Yeah, it was a couple schools like that. Mm-hmm. And Western Carolina. It
was
some other.
That's actually where I'm from.
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of other JUCO schools. I really can't think of them right now.
Yeah. Western Carolina, did you go visit?
Yes, sir.
How you like it?
I liked it, but it was
too white for you.
Yeah, it was too fancy for me. I didn't feel at home there.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I ain't signed, for real. I was like, dang, they had a good football program, but I was like,
they had a great campus.
Yeah, I'm out of place. Like a mug. Shout out to Western Carolina, though, man. Catamounts. All right, so South Plain was the decision. So the goal there is to do the 2 years and then
go to a bigger school.
Okay, so the bigger school, and mine is which one?
Either LSU or Mississippi State.
Oh, Mississippi State. Yeah. Okay, them two good.
Yellow and black.
Them 2 schools that's pretty much known in track. So, Missouri. Did you say yellow and black?
Is it Mississippi State?
Mississippi State got like a maroon or burgundy color. So if it's, you might be talking about Missouri. Are they the Tigers? Oh.
No.
We're going to figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. So talk a little bit about like the beginnings as far as you getting in track. Or as far as you getting in track, you said your dad said you should probably run because you was out running the boys.
At basketball practice when I was in like elementary school, I would like go to Cop Center and just run around with the boys at practice, and their coach told them if I beat them again, they got to run another lap. So they just kept running laps because they couldn't catch me. Yeah.
So they was hating on you a little bit. You made them boys work extra hard. Yeah. So man, what's some advice that you would give to like something? Because you're gonna have to give advice now. You out of high school.
My advice to like upcoming freshmen. Yeah. I would say stay on top of your grades. Do not let the outside stuff make you slip and not focus on your grades. It's if you decide to run track, practice hard.
Mm-hmm.
Do not slack off at practice because your coaches will not put up with that at all. Just stay on top of your A game. Grades first. Put the student before the athlete.
In that clip, you said something about making new friends. That's gonna always be like a part of life for people that have their focus on something on a goal that they're trying to reach. But how was that process for you? Because I know, like me growing up, losing people that I thought I was gonna be day ones with forever, like it took a toll on me a little bit after a while. But then I got over it. But how is that feeling when you like I gotta cut some people off? You know.
It was like a kind of sad feeling because I had to cut some of my closest friends off because they didn't have the best interest in my future, and I just had to let them go.
Yeah.
I couldn't get caught up in the mess that they was caught up in. I had bigger goals.
Yeah. That's real. So did mom ever give you like advice on decision making like that, or she just kind of let you do your own thing?
She kind of talked to me about it, but it was more so on me. Like I got to take care of my own hands.
Yeah. She just put it out there, like pay attention type of stuff. Yeah. Because we as teens be trying to prove our parents wrong. Like, you don't know everything. And the next thing you know, you be like, I ain't telling her, she told me so. Whole time they looking at you like, you ain't gotta say it. I know you was paying attention. But what's some like advice that you gonna remember that she gave you, and this is like all through life, because you're gonna have to like it start replaying in your head when you out on your own and at college. So what's some advice that she gave you growing up that you're gonna remember?
I would say keep your heads in the books and don't let the outsiders come in and interfere with what you have going on.
Oh, that was from mom. Okay. You were sick of that. When did it click for you though that all right?
It clicked when I finally realized that I had something going on with me for track, and I was like, okay, it's time for me to lock down, get on my grades, stay on track, leave the outside stuff outside, and just go in.
What were some of the outside distractions you had going on?
Like in my past, I was like in a lot of drama. Like I would always like go out fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
And that stuff can either you're gonna end up in jail or dead somewhere. So I was like, it ain't worth it when I have something big going for myself.
Yeah.
Just let them have it. Let them talk.
You realize when you go off to college and you come back, it's gonna be people that's your age that graduated when you did that's still doing the same shit,
doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Not changing. And that's what I don't want happen to me. That's why I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta make it big.
Yeah.
I can't stay here and be caught up with all this mess and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely feel that. So how was prom?
Prom was really good.
Your prom pictures was nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all did that.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's up with this pose?
We had our grills in.
Oh, okay.
Me and my cousin. We got grills
for
prom.
They
was in all night. They was in all night. They gonna be in for graduation. All that.
Where y'all get y'all grills done at?
That I do not know.
Who got them for you?
My mom.
Oh, okay.
His mama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They did all that.
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
All right. And that's your dude? That's your boyfriend?
That's my cousin.
Oh, that's your cousin. Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
My bad. I ain't mean to do that. Are you in a relationship currently?
No.
No.
I had to let that go.
Okay. That was one of the ones. That was one of the friends you had to cut back. That's crazy.
Yes. We still be communicating, but we just not together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that?
It's good, I feel like single me is the best version of me because I don't have to focus on putting other people before me. I could just focus on myself and get myself together.
That's real. That's really real. So he took the news well?
Mm-hmm.
That's good then. He an actual genuine friend then. That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. So like what's your goals in the first year in college? What's gonna be your goal? Because I know you said some personal ones for yourself.
Yes. Okay. So with sports wise, when I get to college, like I'm gonna put so much work into where I can be like 13, 14-foot triple jumper, and then I want to get low in the low 13s for the 100 hurdles.
Yeah. Remember when I first asked you about triple jumping, you was like 12. And I was like, it couldn't have been, but I get it now. I looked at the measurements. you talking about 14 for meters,
Mm-hmm.
but it translates to like 40 something feet.
Yeah.
And I normally talk about feet, so I get it. So you're trying to break that 40,
Yep.
getting the 40. Okay. You was so close.
I was.
39.
I was.
You was close.
I was. I was real close. I was so upset.
Yeah. And you got the record for that at your school, or is that in all the city of
Just my
Pensacola?
school.
Just
I
your
think.
school?
Yeah.
Damn, that means somebody in high school was jumping the 40s.
I don't think so.
That's crazy. We gotta check. We gotta
Yeah,
check
we gotta
that.
check that out.
We gotta definitely check that. So, did you go to prom your junior year too?
Mm-hmm.
You did. Which one was better?
I would say my senior prom, because my junior prom, I went to my ex-boyfriend's prom. In his school, I didn't really like. He went to West Florida, so it was just like, yeah, whatever.
So it's just what?
It was
I gotta hear
I
you.
was just sitting there, like, because I didn't know nobody there for real. I was just went with him.
Yeah,
But my senior prom, we turned up.
man. Coach Bogan on here tapped in talking about my cousin. Very proud of you. That's cuz?
Bogan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Coach Bo, your cousin? Did you see his interview on here?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to send it to you afterwards. Boy, that's a good dude right there, man. I'm like, boy, you was way older than your age.
Yes.
For real.
Bogan is very mature for his age.
Yeah, check out the comments. Valencia said, "Amen, well said." That was a little bit earlier. I should have been tapping into the comments. My
Cash
bad.
Talk Grills.
Cash Talk Grills is who did. All right, is that local? Shout out to Cash Talk Grills, man. For real, that's really dope. So that's your goals athletic wise. Let's talk about grades. What's a goal that you set for yourself?
This upcoming year, I want to be more focused on my grades. Like, stay on top of my work. Don't get behind. Don't procrastinate to like turn it in at the last minute. I need to get everything done right then and there when it's time to be turned in.
Yeah,
because I do that a lot. Procrastinate a lot.
Yeah,
but I feel like when I do that, I work harder.
When you procrastinate?
Well, when it's like crunch time.
Yeah.
But that's not always good to do that.
That's a lot of us feel like that though. Is when it's crunch time, you're like, all right, my back against the wall.
Yeah.
But you know the thing that get in the way of that, like when you on your own, like in college, is that some of those days, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And then instead of you bouncing back, you over there just like crumbling and shit.
Yep, that's what my coach told me.
Yeah.
Go up there and do your stuff on time.
Yeah.
Do not wait last minute.
Yeah.
College is different from high school.
Was moms waking you up for school and high school and all of that?
Mhm.
You was already training yourself to get up on your own?
Yes, sir.
That's good. I can't wait till my daughter convert to that. She only 11 though, but I'm already talking trash.
Yeah. She'll get it.
Yeah, she'll get it. I'm like, man, set
Just
your
set
alarm.
that alarm on the phone. I got like 4 alarms.
Yeah, all different sounds.
Mhm.
Cause you be hitting snooze, don't it? How many snoozes you get before you really get up?
Probably like 2. Well, I got one at like 7, 7:20, 7:25, and 7:30.
Oh, okay.
I mostly get up at 7:30.
All right. Nah, that's fair. That sound like me at work.
Mhm.
I be in snooze, but yours only 5 minutes apart. Mine like 15 minutes apart.
See, I need to change that like that. I need a little.
Yeah, I have it go off like way before I'm ready to get up, just so I could just not fall back into deep sleep. And then another 15 minutes, like, all right, I need one more, then I'm gonna get up for real. And then it's on and popping after that. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just love the color pink.
Since
Pink
always?
and blue.
Pink
Yes,
and blue?
always.
You like pink and blue together?
No.
You just like it separate. Pink and blue are your favorite colors.
Well, it's crazy. My room is gold and black.
How did that happen with your 2 favorite colors?
I don't know. I just feel like if you have a pink and blue room, that's childish. But I just had to grow up and like get some mature stuff in my room.
Oh, Cash Talk Grills is in Fort Walton. I think I know who. I bet you that's Peasy Cash Talk who owned
He
it.
like real tall.
He used to rap.
dreads,
He got
grills.
Yeah, he got goals. Yeah. Peasy, shout out to him. Dang, he got a whole grill spot. I ain't even know that. He used to rap a little while ago. He used to be a rapper. I don't know if he's still doing that. But Cash Talk, that was like the name of one of his albums, so it makes sense. It's Cash Talk Grills. I heard you do a little rapping. They said your rap name Native Brat.
Yeah. I rap a little bit, just for fun.
Just for fun, though,
Mm.
right? Right. And we ain't taking it serious. But I'm gonna still introduce you to Hoffa. You can have some fun before you go out to college.
That's the
Book
goal,
a
to get in
session.
the studio and make a song, a
Oh,
summer anthem for Pensacola.
We definitely you talking about that's the goal. We about to
That
accomplish that.
is because like we got all this ATL music and stuff. Like we need something for Pensacola. Why not?
For real. Do you listen to Pensacola music?
Mm.
Who you rock with?
I would listen to Blake, Sugar Trout.
It's Sugar Trout.
Yeah.
Living in Pensacola can be risky.
Yeah. She hard.
Yeah. Blake, Sugar Trout. Who else?
I listen. It's this little group. They not big rappers. They call it Twin of Entertainment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Twin of them?
Mm-hmm. They be hard.
They over there like that's them for real.
It's our friend group. It's our friend group though. So it's like
you see how she was? She
yeah,
like,
that's our friend group.
That's them for real.
We like be in the car like, hey.
That's what's up. Thank you for putting them on for real, for real. So like, what's your beliefs like religious wise? Like, do you have a relationship with God? It don't have to be on some like you have a relationship with God. So you like to pray and he respond back to you.
I need to start going back to church. Like when track season started, I like fell back from going to church because I was so busy. But I'm gonna start back going.
That's what's up. I mean, most people not most people, but a lot of people around your age, you get to the point where it's not so much about church, but your own personal relationship with God and stuff like that. So that's why I ask, because sometimes it get real deep. You gotta, Lord, what? You get to college, you start having to set your own doctor's appointments.
Yeah. So
wake
my
up,
mama
go to
gonna do
school.
all that.
You think so?
Yes, mama, please make this appointment for me.
I remember when my mom cut me off her car insurance. That's when I knew it was really real. It's stuff you don't think about. You like, wait, what? Yes. I gotta get insurance.
Scared for the adult world. Yeah. Paying all the bills.
Stay in school as long as you can.
Yeah.
That'll be some advice I give to you. Cause them 4 years, the 4 years that I had, oh man, I thought it felt like forever when I was in there. But next thing you know, I'm for real.
Real life hit.
Going to work, driving past the campus, like I just want to take one more class of that thing. Boy, this crazy. For real. But you gonna be dorm room living? You ready for that? What size is your bed now? Because you're gonna be on a twin.
Queen.
You're gonna be on a twin.
I know.
Last time you did that.
I don't think I ever slept in queen size bed.
You think you're gonna be ready for a roommate and all that?
I know my roommate.
Oh,
we ran track together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
we both
good.
went to the same school.
That's better than meeting a stranger.
Yeah.
A whole different living experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad we went to school together.
And she also, what's she run, 100?
100, 200, triple jump, and 4x1.
Oh man, y'all about to have a ball.
Yep. And we both want to go to college for the same major.
Which is?
Business administration.
Okay. What you gonna do with that when you get out? Well, what you want to do with that?
I want to get into like real estate.
Oh, okay. You trying to make some money.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Yeah, for real.
Making money.
Real estate. What would be the name of your real estate company?
I haven't thought about that.
Oh, really? Man,
I need to start thinking about that.
I know. I'm asking you all the questions. Hey, hold on. Taylor said, okay, goddaughter. What's your favorite song from Blake? I gotta know.
Blake, Run It.
You like Run It?
Yeah.
You know which one I like?
Which one?
Don't Gas Me.
Yes.
She said, I'm flying in a spaceship. She started singing it. Don't Gas Me. I'm the secret. And AJ got the recipe. Yeah, I like her and Sugar Trap. I like them more when they was rapping together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember those days. Them was the good old days. Yep. So let me ask this. So when you graduate from college, are you shooting for like the Olympics?
Yes, that's the goal.
Okay.
With track, I want to make it to the Olympics.
Have you spoken to some of the Olympic athletes around this city?
No.
You haven't had a chance to? You know who Justin Gatlin is? Man, I'm just bringing it up just because it just seems like in Pensacola, when somebody actually makes it out of here, not only do they just become like pro athletes, they become like great pro athletes.
Yes.
So you definitely got that. You definitely got that in you. You know what I'm saying? So Olympics, I get to watch you on the Olympics. You know how much I'm gonna run this interview back if you do that? That's gonna be crazy.
Yes.
Man, hurdles, 14 seconds in the hurdles is crazy. How did you get the 3-step down pack like that? Like you said, it just came to you, but
it just came to me. Like
it
coach
really
put me
did.
on there and was like, see if you can 3-step. And I 3-step like 3 hurdles, and he was like, okay, we can work with this.
And how tall are the hurdles for the girls in high school? I don't even know.
Me either.
Oh, okay. You leaping that thing.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I seen this one drill in the clip where you had the hurdle and then you had the thing
That's so I can lean.
that you had to lean. I ain't never seen that.
Mm-hmm. Coach be coming up with some creative things. I came to practice one day.
That would
have
had me done with hurdles.
I was like,
I would have seen him with
not doing that.
Yeah.
He was like, you got to do it. You got to do it. And then I just been doing it.
Yeah.
I was scared at first though. I was gonna fall.
Man, he pushed you hard. Like that's the type of coaches that you need going into college. What you think he saw in you that made him want to push you that hard?
I really don't know. Because coming in freshman year, I don't know how he stuck with it.
Yeah.
I was bad, man.
You was bad?
Yes.
Talking to Mike a little bit?
Yes.
All right.
I was real bad. I don't know, I would have gave up, but he seen something in me, I guess.
Yeah.
And just stuck with it. Stayed on me.
Sometimes the bad kids just need the most attention. I think that's how a lot of coaches, especially teachers and stuff too, that's how they feel. They probably was getting on you.
Yeah.
Like, man, why they always on me like that? They don't be on the other kids like that.
I was feeling just like that.
Who is your favorite teacher of all time?
Miss Moody. Hands down.
Hands down?
Miss Moody.
Tell me why.
Because she was my 9th grade algebra teacher. And at first, me and her did not get along at all. Like, I would storm out her classroom, like, stop talking to me, Miss Moody. And then she just sent me down, was like, I see some great potential in you tonight. I just need you to focus and lock in on your work. And she just stayed on me. And then she became a behavior coach, and she was still, like, helping me with my work, making sure I'm good with my grades.
Yeah.
Doing check-ins and stuff. I really like that.
Dang, that's dope. Yeah, it's teachers like that, man, that make a difference. For real. And when she hear this, she gonna be chirping. I'm gonna clip that one for sure. 9th grade, she grabbed you and did that. That's cool, man. Like y'all really be needing that. The Jits is definitely wilder than we was when we was little. What's wrong with y'all?
I don't know, man. You crazy.
What we do? Where we go wrong at? Us as the parents, where we go wrong? Let me know.
Y'all didn't go wrong. It's just we try to fit in with the wrong crowd.
Okay.
We try to fit in with the wrong people. And that's where it really go wrong at. You just got to be yourself. Don't fit in with nobody else. They're going to accept you, the real you. If they don't, oh well.
That's a bet. I can live with that. I can take that as criticism as a parent. She told us we ain't do nothing wrong, y'all, so y'all cool out.
It's not y'all.
I think we messed up when they made it a big deal about whooping your kids.
Yeah.
I'm looking back thinking about the whoopers I was getting, the braided switches and all of that. I'm like, oh, y'all going to jail if you do that now. That's straight up prison. You about to do some time and lose custody. But that was the norm for us though. But I'm like, maybe we needed that because what y'all out there doing right now, y'all
crazy.
Y'all don't even get to live to tell the story out here. One little beef and it's death by it. Like
death or jail.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't that deep to be fighting nobody no more. Just let them have it.
Yeah.
That's why I had to tell myself, just let them have it. People are crazy.
You know what it is? It's social media.
Yeah.
Like, because back in our days, you get your butt whooped, like,
nobody knows.
You win or lose. Yeah. Even if they spread the rumor or tell everybody, it's like, all right, yeah, I lost. So what? I fought. Now it's like you can't even take an L. You just I watched one the other day though. It wasn't here. But did you see the one where the 2 girls was fighting and then the one girl slammed the other one on the concrete? And then I was like, the cameraman need to be ashamed of himself.
Just recording that. Break it up.
But the girl definitely messed up. You don't fight nobody with no slippers on.
Yeah, that's crazy. You need some Tim.
You ain't really come to fight. You got some slippers on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy. But She said, Taylor said, wow, Ta'nae, I'm so proud of you. Taking ownership. I love it.
Oh.
Yeah, you definitely, you dropped the bomb with that answer. I wasn't expecting that. I ain't gonna lie. She said it wasn't our fault. I feel so good as a parent. I feel good as a parent. You don't know how that made me feel. Well, what's 3 things that Ta'nae can't live without?
My family, of course. I would say track and God.
Ooh, I like that. Family, tracking God. That's deep. Yep. That's 3 things that guided you on the right path. Mom did a good job.
Yep. Shout out to mom.
Are you the only child?
Both sides.
That's why you the brat.
I guess.
Hey, let everybody know where they can find you at on like social media. You ain't that social, I heard. Mom says you don't even really be talking.
I don't. My Instagram is Native Brat with 2 A's. No, Native Brat.
It's with 2 A's.
With 2 A's _.
_, and you ain't giving out your Facebook.
Facebook, Ta'nae Henderson. Y'all can go hit my TikTok up.
Yeah. Plug
What's
in
my
your TikTok.
Hold on,
Never
let me go
mind.
look.
Never mind,
No,
y'all on the TikTok.
I be going up on TikTok.
You be going up? Oh, yeah, you did.
I be going up on TikTok.
Okay.
My TikTok is thebrat.nae. These like my most viral videos.
One fight, who y'all fight? How many they had? 185K. Oh, you up. Wait, they paying?
No, I don't know why. I don't get paid for TikTok. And I also got a YouTube channel.
What's your YouTube? You be on there?
Life of the Brat.
Let me see when your last post was. See if you really had them.
Okay, the thing is right now, I got to get a new adapter for my camera because it won't take the videos off my camera and put it on my iPad.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just like stuck with that. Let me see. How do I do? Okay. If it load, but I be posting like track, first day of school.
Well, you kind of lit. All right.
Try to get
I doubted you right there. You definitely on the popping. You definitely on the popping on TikTok. Good God. I'm gonna have to follow you. For sure. Well, that pretty much wraps up the interview. You was nervous, but it seemed like you warmed up.
I warmed up.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
I told you it wasn't gonna be that bad. Yeah. It's almost like we sitting on the porch, man, just talking. Yeah.
Just chatting it up.
That's what I try to do to my guests to get them comfortable and stuff. Asking nothing too crazy. Yep. We want to get some shout outs before we get up out of here.
Shout out to my cousins, Justice, Trinity, and Journey. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to you for bringing me here.
For sure. You thought I was going to forget.
Yes, I did.
I already know. You was like, he just talking, y'all. Don't worry about that. Nah, I got to be a man of my word when it comes to that. Plus, really, I really love to see you and other athletes. I know I interviewed some high school football players from out of Catholic and I think PHS. I try to keep y'all on the right path, man, and follow like what y'all got going on. So stay on that road, man. All of the advice that you've received and applied is working.
Yes, sir.
Good luck out there.
Thank you.
In Texas.
Thank you.
It's gonna be on and popping. Hey y'all, this the Chop Up Podcast. You tuned in. It's Big V. We had Ta'nae Henderson, track star, up in here. Shout out to her. Make sure y'all follow her on the platform. She gave y'all the info. Make sure you subscribe to the Chop Up Podcast YouTube page. And make sure you follow us on Instagram as well. The Chop Up Podcast is the one with the axe. Until next time, we out of here. Peace.